Now, I'd like to say the muscle of the group called the Immortal Duo. Now, Kakazu was a part of the Immortal Duo because he was essentially immortal too, but he lived from, like, he's been alive since the time of Hashirama. He actually fought against Hashirama back in his day when he was alive. He didn't kill Hashirama, but he like ran into him and he probably got fucked up. But like after that, he learned, a certain jutsu where he could, become some type of like zombie mummy thing, and he could like basically harvest other people's hearts and like kill these shinobi and then like inherit their jutsus and keep them inside, like the hearts inside of him to keep him alive. And he could hold up to 6 hearts. So this guy helped take down Yugito Ni. He was the one doing most of the work, the heavy lifting, until Hedon got going with his jutsu. Because his took some time. He had to then catch blood from the people and other things. But Kakazu was the one putting in work to like wear these people down to where then Hedon could get in there and cut him and then get the blood. You know, it was a strategy that worked really well for them. They took down Yugito Ni, the Two Tails. He took down Chiriku with the help of Hedon. But then he went to the collection office because this man loves his money and shit. He was like, we'll go steal Yugito Ni after we, get my money real quick. He counted every fucking dollar when he was there, to make sure he didn't get gypped because, like, he's a, somebody who puts his life on the line, so he's gonna make sure he gets what he, deserves. But he was called to seal the Two Tails after Asuma died. He helped, Hedon complete that mission. Then, he was fighting against, Choji and Ino and Kakashi, almost ripping Kakashi's heart out of his fucking chest. The skilled shinobi called Kakashi Atake would have been a great addition to his chest, because guess what? That one heart would have had all the attributes of, ninjutsu, but especially the lightning jutsu. Probably would have only took the lightning jutsu, but maybe it wouldn't have. But good thing it didn't, because, that would have been a problem. You know, Kakazu was defeated by Naruto and Kakashi, mostly. They were the ones who put the most work in on him. Hedon was like definitely in the middle rung in the Akatsuki. He wasn't one of the weaker members, you know, but he wasn't, the most powerful. 88 for his strength, 87 for his speed, and an 87 for his durability. 88 for his endurance, and an 86 for his intelligence. 90 for his experience, 85 for his close skills, 90 for his range skills, 80 for his for his recoup, 80 for his recoup, now 86 for his hacks, and the overall power score of 87.2, because that's Kakazu. He's the muscle of the Immortal Duo. He's the one who actually puts the work in. Be cool, call in the corner.